Alright, so I'm going to do a quick demo with Rain because she's decided she wants to be hard to catch now. So I'm just going to kind of go through how I go about catching her. So she's close to the gate, so that's good. She's usually not this close to the gate, so we'll see how she is. But I had kept a halter on her when I first got her for about 2 weeks because she was very stiff and scared when someone would come up to her. But then she was fine to catch, and I took the halter off, and that was good for 2 months. And then she's gone back to just I'll go to put the halter around her neck and she'll just turn and run away. So we've kind of gone back through, and I've been doing some treat/clicker training, same thing, clicker training to get her over this because she's really got a lot of fear in there. She is 17 and she's just got a lot of stuff and a lot of bad habits that have been in there for a really long time. So we're just going to try and fix them. I think the clicker training really helped her a lot because she's already she's more interested in me than she was, and she used to not even turn her head to face me. So I think it's getting better already. So I'm just going to take off her fly mask to see how she gets tense right there. So I can't see her eyes to reward, but there. So I cluck with my mouth because I find it easier than with an actual clicker, and they know the difference. So I still cluck and kiss and everything for walk trot gainer, and they know the difference. So it's just a different sound. And with her, I'm gonna let her be a little bit like this because she's so standoffish. A normal horse, I would not allow this at all. But she's so worried and nervous that I'm gonna be cool with this, and I'm gonna give her a treat while she's facing me. But this is just because she's a nervous, flighty, unsure, insecure horse. So if you have a normal domestic horse, don't do that. So we'll try again. She's a little tense. She lifted her head. She gets a little scared when I go to put her around her neck because she makes me cry when she gets claustrophobic. So that was good. So I cluck while I'm doing it. I cluck while I'm doing the thing that she's doing good, because it's not going to work as well if I'm doing this and then I come back and cluck, because she's going to know I'm here and she's there. So you cluck exactly when they're doing the thing you want them to do. So I'm here, I'm doing that thing, I cluck, and then the cluck is the reward. The treat can come later, it doesn't have to be immediate. So, but to start off the treat training, it's easy to just use a target. You hold it close to their face, and then they'll touch it and you cluck and then give them a treat. Or you can just have a treat in your hand and you can do a flexing exercise. Ask on the rope when they do it, you cluck. I incorporate it into all of my lessons where they need it, and it's really helpful because with Rhett, I'll be lunging him, round heading him, and he's got to work on his canter because he gets high-headed and he gets rushy. So when he takes a nice canter stride and he's nice and relaxed, I cluck right then. So I don't even need to be right next to him. As long as he can hear me, then he's getting rewarded immediately. So it really helps. It's really a good thing to do. So first thing I'm doing with her is just see she's got that. So I'm not gonna cluck. I'm gonna get rid of this. When I come lean over here, she gets tense. That needs to go away. And I've been doing the desensitizing, redoing the desensitizing, and still in there. That's why she's such a tough horse. So she'll be really good and then she'll be really tense. So it's always back and forth. So I want to make sure this is good. So there was still a little bit of that. So it's good. Because I'm building up to taking her fly mask off. So I'm just giving her grain. This is her dinner. She's not going to eat anything else. So this is also nice because then this is her dinner. So I'm just she's going to associate me with food again. So that's always good. So that's the first step. And then I'm going to get into the fly mask because when I take it off, she gets a little worried sometimes too. See, I'm just I go over there and she's not. Take that step back. So I'm not going to cluck for that. She just. See, she's got so much tension in there. Because the problem I was having when I catch her is I come up here and then kind of just thought that I was grabbing her and like she was gonna be trapped forever, and that's not true. But she thinks so. So that's cute. And she's just getting a little bit of grain. So now I'm gonna go back to this. Moving her head when I was messing with it, so she's and I keep these sessions really short with her. One, because she's kind of fat and doesn't need a lot of grain, and two, because you don't want to put too much pressure on them. Okay, so now I'm going to take it off, so I'm just going to she's a little worried about. Oh, that was perfect. So she brought her head toward me when I took it off, so that was awesome. Really good. Like a whisker on her cheek. So she does the same thing when I put the fly mask on. She just gets a little tense when I go up over her neck because someone's grabbed her up there. So now I got it off. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this again. So she kind of. I'm not going to reward her because she kind of moved her head away. I'm going to reward her. She just needs a lot of that. That's one of her worst points is this touching. She just is not confident with that at all. So she moved away. So she stayed. This is the part where she's kind of, so I'm just going to let her. So I gave her a click, but she's got rewarded for that tipping, but I'm going to go ahead and put the halter on because that's the safest thing to do right now. I don't want to like tie it around her neck or I just give my reward. This is just grain, and then I just hold it flat. She sometimes wants to get a little grabby. I don't give her a reward, so she'll like grab her mouth and like go after it. She just doesn't get one. So you have to teach them how to take it nicely. So, but that's I was hoping she'd be a little bit worse because I wanted to see how I correct it. Because I'd been going back through the groundwork with her because she's been tough. Felt like I was really close to riding her, and then I felt like it was just like we went backward. So I had the dummy on her, and she was doing good, and then I didn't even take a break. I went the next day and put the dummy on her, and she just acted like she'd never seen it in her life. It was terrifying, and it was frustrating. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go back through the groundwork and be more thorough. Which is good because I learned a lot more, and she, I think, learned a lot more. We were getting good, and we were going back through the groundwork, and I was filming the progress, and then, so I would do it in the round pen, so I'd come get her, just take her in there, and she'd do, mostly desensitizing where she'd stand there, and I did the rope on her a million times, but apparently that was too much pressure, so about a week of doing that, I went to come get her, and she was like, nope, but it's tough with her because right now she looks like so sweet, so domestic, and then if she could just switch, she's back to wild, like terrified. And I feel like she's weird because I feel like she's actually genuinely scared. Where most horses will be like, I'm just not doing it, and then they're confident, but they're just like, Like Red will be like, I don't really want to be caught. He doesn't run away, but he'll be like, he'll play and run around a little bit and then he'll come back. I felt like she just didn't want to be caught, but then there was a lot of fear there. Like she had like a flashback. So she went from like easy being caught, and then one day I come and do this, and she just raises her head, turns and takes off every time. And I'm just like, where'd this come from? It's been 2 months and she's been perfect, and then it was the fear part, because this is normal when you're working a horse and then you only catch them and make them work, because they're not going to want to come see you. That makes sense. But I wasn't working her super hard. She'd come in there and she'd eat her grain afterwards, so I was trying to get it like a positive thing. But then it just seemed like she had a flashback, and then all this fear came with it. So last week I've just been working on just catching her. So I'll catch her, I'll give her these treats, like I do this, take her halter off, put her fly mask on, she's done. Or I'll take her out, and if she's being really good and I give her like a couple little treats while I clicker train, then I'll go get her rest of her dinner in the round pen, which I've been doing anyway, so she has a good experience there and then comes back. But so that's what I've been doing the last week, and she's gotten a lot better. A huge difference like this, where she's bending her head and looking at me, never had before I started clicker training her. And I've been using the treats for the last week. I just was like, okay, well she's gotta, well I went and tried to catch her, and I go to get her and like try to desensitize, and she was still scared. Like the desensitizing works, but it was taking a really, really long time. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try the treats, and I'm gonna try to just get her thinking and associating me with good things and positive reinforcement. So the treats really helped that. So I'm really excited about that. And I didn't get it on film, but at first when I would go to like give her a treat, she didn't want anything to do. She turned her head, but I'd touch her nose and she would just so she's come a long way there. But I just wanted to show you her progress, I guess, from her backslide a little bit, and then kind of how I fixed that. So if your horse is being hard to catch, first make sure you're not just every time they're seeing you, you're working them, because of course they're not going to see you. Second of all, go catch them, give them a treat, go in there with a halter like you're going to give them a treat, walk away. Or go in there, halter them, walk away. Go in there, halter them, put a treat, brush them, then walk away. Or take them out and brush them, and then put them back. Don't just make sure it's not always work. Because you're not going to want to, like, if your friend comes over every time and was like, hey, I want to go play basketball every single day, and then you just associate them and you're like, I don't want to. And you're just like, I don't want to see that person anymore, you know? Something kind of like that. Because horses don't have a work ethic. They're not like, yeah, I feel like I need to get up in the day and get some stuff done. No. They want to just conserve their energy and just hang out. So they're going to do something with the least amount of work, which is smart. So when she was not being good, and she was showing like signs of fear, so I would just kind of desensitize, and then when she'd go away, she can't handle a ton of pressure, so I would just smack my hand, and every time she'd look away, I kind of get after her hindquarters and get her facing, and then I would stop, so she'd get a release when she looked at me. And if she ran off, I would just kind of chase after her, like make some noise, like hey, like put pressure on her until she faces you again. It's just like round penning in a bigger area. So this is all great. She's nice and relaxed. That's perfect. But just like round penning, when they face you, release, get up to them, give them a treat, walk out. Come back, put their halter on, walk out. Whenever they're being hard to catch, do not catch them and make them work, because they're just be like, well, man, like she talked me into getting caught, and then I'm gonna hurt again. So it's just gonna make your life a lot easier. So I'm just gonna go back through my routine with her. I'm just gonna put her fly mask back on and put her back out, because she was pretty good. And then I'm gonna make a little trailer loading video with her, hopefully soon, and continue with the groundwork, and then maybe get her under saddle. But when it comes to like safety of both of us, I don't want to do it unless I know she's 100% ready to ride, and I just don't feel that with her. I feel like she's always going to have that fear in there, and then at 17 it's like, okay, you know, it's not like she's 7 or even 10, so it's kind of just a tough deal, because I really wanted that to happen with her. But alright, so I'm just going to do the same thing. She was going to raise her head. So she was good. See, she knows that click. That click. So make sure I can do that. She can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and take her halter off. And I do put it around her neck, because I don't want her to just kind of take off when I put this on, but I make sure it's nice and tight up on her neck, so it's not hanging down here. And I always got an arm on it. So I love that she's got her head pointed toward me, so I'm just going to get her ready. So perfect. So she was like, she had her face over here the whole time and being really good about it, so that's awesome. And I did this, it's been about a week of doing it. So, that's been really good. And I just come and catch her every day, and then I just leave like that. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with her. So, just want to make sure your horse, especially if they're domesticated and they're spoiled, like she wants to be next to me, so that's awesome. But if they're domesticated and they're spoiled, do not let them mug you or bring their head towards you. Like if they're like Rhett and you're giving them treats and you're clicker training them, they need to be fed with their hands or with their head straight out, not bent towards you. But with her, she's flighty and scared and worried. I want her to look toward me. She rarely does that, so I want